Howdy folks, welcome back to Run 8. We're here on the third installment of the LOP-53 local. I'm hoping we can get it done today, but we've got a ways to go. We got a little bit of switching here right by Mojave, and we've got I think nearly 20 miles out to the other two industries. This local has been quite involved. If you haven't seen them, there is two other live streams in the past working on this local in various locations. It's kind of all over the place around Mojave, and then out a little ways in both directions. So I've got the engines fired up. We're kind of waiting for a slot to get out. You can see we got train going past us here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and isolate the second engine. We've only got, was it 20 cars? It's been a while. Why is it not showing me the... Oh, I'm on my browser, that's why. I thought I had clicked over here on the window. Like, why isn't it doing the stuff? It's not doing the things. Yeah, 21 cars. So we've only got 21 cars. We don't need a ton of horsepower. So I'm going to go ahead and isolate this second engine. We might need that on the return trip. We'll see how many cars. We do have quite a few pickups. It's this key. Yeah, here we go. So we've got pickups, Nicklor, PPG, Stock Building, and USA. Pretty much the same place we're doing setouts. And I was looking it over, looking to see where the industries were. I've got a little bit of a plan. We'll see how well that plan holds together. One thing I need to do is get this manual switch lined. Once this train's passed, we'll see if we can get auto to get us a green out of the yard here. There we go. Big old container train headed somewhere. So let's hop back up in the cab. Take a look at the dispatcher screen. We got another guy coming. Maybe we can sneak out behind this dude and get over on the siding we need to do. Hey Bernie, howdy. Derp, DRRP, how's it going? So Mr. Dispatcher for Mojave is it 14 star 54? I was going to try keying it up on the radio. We got Bob over there with us, as usual. Let's see, so channel 14. See if that gets us the dispatcher. Hey, there we are. I don't think he'd give us mainline authority. Let's request signal. $56.31. That's us. You're waiting for at least one train. Oh boy, is he waiting? Hopefully he means we're just waiting for this guy to get out of the way. Not waiting for the guy behind us. So while we're waiting, let's go over the plan real quick. So right over here is where we have our first action. So we're going to take this lead into the industry. We're going to park the train here. We need to run back around it and grab some cars so we can shove into Nicklor. So we've got pickups and setouts. So we'll have to run around the train, go grab the pickups, grab the setouts, shove them in here, and then leave those cars here, run back around the train, and then we'll head right up here to the next industry right up the line. I think this is PPG Aerospace, and then we got some trailing point switching to do there. We've got setouts and pickups. And then we can probably leave a lot of the stuff here and then just run down with what we need. Because we've got about 20 miles to go to the next spot. So, yeah, we're over here at Mojave. Kind of by Tehachapi. Waiting for this guy to get out of the way. Sometimes that's railroading. Waiting. I'm going to get my screen set back. So that took us from 3.3 horsepower per ton down to 1.7. That should be plenty for what we're doing right now. Oh, wrong button. Always hit the wrong keys here. You need to go back to that. There we go. Get my MFD set right. So it's just a waiting game. This guy is just about clear. Yeah, he's heading to Palmdale. So once he's clear of this block, auto should let us out. I was letting this run for a little bit before I fired up the stream. I didn't wait quite long enough. I guess we could do a brake test real quick also while we wait. So let's bring up our indicator here. Easy money for doing nothing. Yeah, it doesn't make for a very exciting stream though. All right, looks like we got a good release. I don't have an EOT, so I'm just looking at the flow there. I'll put up a notch one. That does give us a little more RPM, even though it's electric compressor. It can't get full compressor RPM at idle. Hey Brian, welcome. All right, that flow is getting down pretty good, so let's go ahead and do a set. Do a 10-pound set. Looks like we got a good set throughout the train, so we're watching this bottom bar here. We can't physically see the brake shoes move in game, so we use this little bar here. Oops. The top bar is coupler forces. The bottom bar is brake cylinder on the cars, basically. And then the two little circles are our two engines. We've got the independent full on, so they're purple. Looks like we got a good application. Let's go ahead and go down another 5 pounds. And that's looking good, so do a release. Should see this compressor kick back on. Or maybe not. We've only got 21 cars. So didn't take too much out of the reservoir. Yeah, there it goes. Kicked back on. Oh, hey, we got a signal. He didn't talk to me, though. But I'm pretty sure that means go. Where's my cheat sheet? Flashing yellow over red. Yeah, it's advanced approach. Passenger on the UP. Is it on BNSF? Oh no! Yeah, I see it, Bernie. All right, brake test complete. Let's get on out of here. Ease off the independent. We'll get on out of here. Now we got a green even. I believe going this way we're downhill, so we got gravity helping us out. Oh, you know what? I didn't set a destination block. Does he have us lined? No, he does not have us lined for the right direction. Shoot. I messed up. I know he does. We're good. Sometimes it's hard to tell on the graphics what's going on. But I need to get the dynamics set up here. Hold us back. And I should leave that initial set on the brakes as well. Gonna get going too fast. I always forget just how steep it is here at Mojave, so I messed that up. There we go, getting slowed back down. And then I need to pop up to this first point here. I've already got some points saved for us to get lined in where we need to go. So that one's good. This one I think we need to throw. Yeah, that'll get us in there. Nope, 3. Then we're coming out of there, so that's good. All right, back in the cab. Yeah, I thought he had us routing out to Sanborn at first, the Barstow, but I was looking at the points wrong. And then, is it this one? Yeah, so we got a 0.6 downgrade. So I'm going to leave that initial set on the brakes. And we'll just pull this in here. We'll go to dim on the brakes here. Looking good so far, despite many mistakes. Where's that other guy? He's a ways back still, so that's good for us. Let's double check. We are lined straight through and then to the right, so that should be good. Pop back out here. Go ahead and clean up behind us. I will need to run around the train at some point, and I think I'm going to have time. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Spur Gaming. I was just talking about you on Reddit. Were your ears burning? Somebody was asking for recommendations for train sim game content creators. You were on the list. Go watch Spur. It's good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and get another reduction. We'll put 10 pounds on. So we're going to want to stop about... I need to be past this switch, I think. Let me just run through this. Yeah, I need to be past this switch. There we go. Go ahead and bring her to a stop. They haven't burned yet this morning. Yeah, they were asking for recommendations, so I just started listing them out. Like, who at all do I watch? I'm sure I missed somebody, but I put 5 or 6 of them on there. All right, let's get the independent on. And what are we doing? That's a great question. What are we doing? We need to cut off some cars. So we're going to take a little jog back. Well, no, we'll just leave it all together. We just need to cut off the engines. So we need to close you. And I'll go ahead and put your handbrake. I've been playing so much Railroader. Got to get used to run 8 again. Keep wanting to right click on the cars. We need to bring that back to take the slack off the coupler. So we'll ease back a little bit here. The second engine is isolated, so you don't hear it idling up. Yeah, we can pull the pin. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, we're working the LOP-53. This is the 3rd installment. It's a very, very involved local. Hours and hours of work. So this is the 3rd and maybe final. We'll see how much time I got today. But yeah, there's a lot going on with the old LOP-53. All right, you should be good to pull ahead. Talking to myself again, as usual. So we go into forward. There we go. And I pop up here. Nope, pop up here. I gotta remember where all my save points are. So we need to run around the train now. There's cars in the way, so we're gonna have to take the long way around over here. See if I can grab this step as it goes by. Oof! Hold your ears, chat. Yeah, I just use what they give me. This is what they had on the LOP-53, so here we are. I'd rather have a Jeep or an SD40-2, but it's like we got a little bit of an upgrade now. Let's hop back in the cab. About came to a stop there. Whee! Now we're cooking. So this is a little bit of an odd siding. They give you a lot of room here, I guess, for working the tank cars back there, but we're using it as a runaround track. And then we're going to have to talk to Otto again when we get up here. Though I don't know if he'll talk to us. That's a manual thing. Let's tone him up again. Will he give me mainline? Unable to issue. That's kind of what I thought. It's a little tricky working with auto, so I might have to take over. I forgot I still had that train brake set on the Locos. Okay, so we are here, right? It's a little hard to tell on the board. So what happens if I just throw this switch? Does he get mad at me? That was already cleared onto here, right? And did he forget how to bring up the chat? Well, let's see what happens. Is he going to yell at me? No, it's just going to turn that pink. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I've heard of thunder cabs. Luckily, I can sit here in my comfy gaming chair and not have to worry about it. I'm not a real railroader. I just play one on TV. Now he's going to probably cancel my clearance because I'm going to go backwards. Whee! How fast can you go when you're running light? I have no idea. In case you haven't been here before, I don't know what I'm doing. I just like playing with trains. I'm not a super foamer rivet counter kind of guy. I just like trains. I like tooting the horn. It makes me happy. Yeah, we'll keep a little bit of throttle on. So this is a super long siding here. I think they give you plenty of room to switch out these tankers. So it's a long run around, but we got to run around and grab some cars to shove up over into this other industry here. This local is it's a big mix of trailing and facing point spurs, so you got to really kind of think about what you're doing. So before the stream, I was scoping this all out, seeing where the industries were, and coming up with a plan. We'll see if it holds together. I know enough to be extremely dangerous. They tried to make the longest train in history. Yeah, I don't really know much prototype stuff. I don't really, I don't go out and chase trains or follow the news or anything like that. I just like playing with trains. I did some model railroading back in my youth. Now the computer games substitute for that. Railroader is kind of my model railroad. Good game. I have to check the tags, but a lot of these are going to Nick Lore. But we got to go grab the pickups first, so we can shove more stuff in there. There's a way to... I thought there was a way to bring that back up. Like the messages. I don't remember how that works now. Getting into that stiff grade, we're going to need some throttle. Yeah, about any hobby is expensive. Back when I was a kid, I had, you know, tons of time and no money. Now I've got the money, but I don't have any time. So. It's easier just to play on the computer. Takes up less space, less mess. Way cheaper. Alright, we're going to go ahead and hop off. Forgot we got the hill helping us, so we don't need quite as much brake. There we go. All right, we'll get your other switch here in a bit. Oops. We're going forward. I forgot. Four and a half miles long. That would be quite a train to keep control of. I've still got some in-scale stuff packed away. And I've got a is it Digitrax? DCC? I think I've got a couple, maybe 3 locos, and probably 12 or 15 cars, something like that. Not a whole lot. I've got some in-scale stuff, though. Alright, I need him to let me off. We'll get this switch thrown. Playing both jobs today. When I say him, I mean me. I'd much rather have a Jeep, guys. This big guy here, he loads so slowly. It makes switching a little tricky. This is what was on the train, so this is what we're using. I prefer using an old GP38-2 or even the 40s. I believe I threw that switch already. Yeah, that switch is there. They've got a spur out here. I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason for it. I'm sure it's a good reason. I don't know what it is. Do some models for a display case. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I've thought about doing that with my in-scale stuff. Just get like even like a 1x3 or something with some track on it. And a display case just to have them out where I could see them. I don't know why these cars are sitting out here by themselves. This is the very populated SoCal from Brad over on the Depot server forums. And it's all just kind of set up like the real world. So a lot of this is just there from that save. I haven't worked these industries yet. Alright, see if you can just roll on into those. That'll do. Alright, let's take some handbrakes off. Beautiful. And how are we looking on the air hose situation? Nobody's laced up. That's kind of what I thought. Oh, I can't click on them. This is not Railroader. Actually, there is a way to click on them, and I don't remember how it works. Anyway, we'll just do it this way. cock should be good. Yep. Did a lot of kit bashing. Yeah, I did mostly HO when I was younger. Did a lot of kit bashing, and then I got it in scale for a while because you could get so much more railroad in the space. These guys loaded. No, these are empty, right? Yeah, they're all empty. So we'll shove on into here, and then we'll get some air in it. So I believe all of these are getting picked up. Let's go double check. Yeah, the old blue box Athearn stuff. Yeah, it looks like these are all getting picked up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tank cars. It doesn't mention the box cars. I guess they're not on the, they're probably not on an industry track. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've got 7 tankers. We've got 7 pickups, so we're good. You're thrown for back in here? All right, y'all come on back in here. Yeah, Z-scale is just crazy small. Seen some layouts built into like a little coffee table. All right, that's probably plenty of speed there, buddy. We do have 2 big locos worth of braking power, so we're doing all right. It'll do. Yeah, we got 3 cars. Connect you up. Yeah, all the ankle cocks I think are open by default, so that's good. Close that guy off. The angle cocks are easy to do for first person. I don't know how the I don't know if you can do the arrow hoses with the new first person interaction or not. I'm gonna live dangerously. Since those are empty, we're just gonna pull ahead. Actually, we're going backwards, aren't we? Gotta remember which way I'm facing here. I'm a horn-torton. Horn-torton? No, horn-tootin' fool. I didn't even look to see what engines we had. I don't know them by sight that much. I don't know if they're the SD70s. Not great for local switching, but like I said, it's just what was on the train. It was already set up that way in Mojave Yard, so that's what I've been using. And we had a pretty good sized train, if I remember right, when we did the first couple parts, so we needed the power. So I could have been walking over here instead of running my mouth. All right, let's get about 20 pounds on, and that'll get to a stop. I know it looks like I'm backing up. Technically, from the cab perspective, I'm going forward. All right, you're gonna have to push. Need more pushage. Sir? Oh, I'm in reverse. Thought I'd switch that. Sometimes I push buttons and it doesn't do what I thought it did. And sometimes I just plain old forget to push the buttons. Bob's in the cab, just holding his face in his hands. Like this noob. They always put me with the noob. There we go. Let's try going this direction. See how that works out. Slow down there, cowboy. Don't slow down that much. There you go. Just roll back into these. That's perfect. Good job. Okay, now we need to get some air in this thing for sure. So we're in yeah, we're in neutral. We're good. I'm just gonna hit the key to release the handbrakes. Let that all settle out. Just blame Bob? Nah, Bob's having none of it. Alright, you need to be closed. Cool. Now we can pump some air. Yeah, they're definitely not made for it, Bernie. For sure. They load so slow. It's a pain in the butt. These are the GE something or others. That usually it usually says somewhere. But that particular one doesn't appear to say it. Usually on the texture somewhere it says what it is. Definitely a GE unit. This is the SD70 Ace. Or ACE, however you want to say that. I don't know what this guy is. Dash 8 of some variety, maybe? I don't know. Oh, here it is. It's the ES44DC. There we go. Thought it was usually on there somewhere. Alright, we need to connect up the air hose. You are open, and then we'll partially open you. And the spice must flow. I mean, the air must flow. We'll let her fill up. And I'm giving her a notch of throttle just so we can get full compressor RPM. Alright, that didn't take too long. I like it. Short train. Now, did I get all the angle cocks? Oh, that's right. It won't show me the brakes because I'm hooked up technically backwards. We'll do a manual inspection. How are we looking? Got lots of brake pipe pressure. Do the brakes work? I don't have brake pipe back here, so I missed an angle cock somewhere. That's why we check. Somewhere along here I missed an angle cock setting. Do-do-do-do. Thought that pumped up awfully quick. Here it is. I look right at that. There it is. Ah, crap. I clicked too many times. I think I just blew the emergency. Oh, no. We're good. Okay. Let's come back to the back of the train. How are we looking now? We got brake pipe all the way through. It just made lots of noise. I didn't actually blow the emergency, so that's good. You just bad ordered it and sent it back? Yeah, you say that, Bernie, but I don't even know what you're talking about. I assume you mean these things, but yeah, it's a train. That's all I see. I see a train. I don't really have an eye for that kind of detail. I mean, I can obviously tell these radiators or whatever they are different, but I'm never going to remember which is which. So I look on the texture. There we go. Whoever made that texture thinks it's an ES44DC. That much I can tell you. All right, flow rate's looking good. Should have a full release. I could set this to the lead and do a brake test, but we'll just play it by ear. Let's pretend like it's going to work fine and everything's going to be okay. Which way's the grade going? I think we're facing downhill, so let's get a couple notches. Let's let the amps rock up. And we'll start pulling out of here. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. We're moving. Beauty. Stick my head out the window so I can see where I'm going. I think the guy idling back there is louder than the one that's actually doing the work. Oh no, maybe that was me making the noise, now that I hear it. Alright, looks like all the little tank cars are following us out of here, so that's good. Oh, I left the main fouled. Oh, that guy's going the other direction. I thought he was coming here. So we're good. We're good, even though I left the main fouled like a noob. Okay, if we check the old switch list here, we don't have any more pickups for Nicklor, so we got them all. That's good. So if I bought back over here, yeah, I left that fouled. What a noob. Nobody saw that. I might have to foul them in again just to get these hooked back up to the train. Actually, I don't want to hook them to the train. I want to leave them here and pick them up on the way back. So I might set them here. Got a little bit of a grade. We'll let that help us slow down. What's jog mode? I guess I need to do the set outs though, don't I? So we will need to pull out past here. I keep getting ahead of myself. Railroading is hard when you're not used to it. You say, Bob? Bob's like, don't even talk to me. Just wanted you guys go to Nicklor. Hopefully it's the front. I don't have to do any more switching. All right, time to foul the main again. Think, well, we might actually have enough room here. Let's bring her on back. Oh, I gotcha. So it's just a way to move it short distances. Cool. They must have some massive batteries. Don't go down to AutoZone and get a battery for that. I don't think she's going to fit. All right, let's see if we can make Auto mad again. He hasn't yelled at me yet, so... Apparently he's okay with me doing whatever I want to do in this block. Get that upgrade and we stalled out. Come on. Ramp back up. Come on, blow some smoke. Let's get this thing moving. There you go. I think that's 2. Yep. I wish Railroader had save spots like this. It's very handy. We're going slow. I'm just going to use the independent. It wants to roll backwards anyway. Well, forwards from the loco's perspective. Yeah, it never hurts to send him some donuts. All right, that'll do. And let's go take a little fly down here. Nick. All right. Oh, we got some SBS on the front here. We get cut off by this blue car. I can't because there's too much pressure. All right. Let's do this. Can I set number 9? 8, 7, 6, 5. All right, 5 is our scratch. So I can get back to there. And we hooked up way back here. Some slack settling out there. Floor rate looks good, so we will... Wait. Where's my car that I hooked up to? Oh, down here. There it is. So bop back down here. Did that take care of the slack? It did. Cool. All right, so then all these guys get shoved into to Nickler. Yeah, it wouldn't fit at all, though, Bernie. Why would you have an SD40-2 on a little branch line? Especially in the time period they're modeling. I'm sure modders will make all kinds of stuff, but Wouldn't make any sense for the base game to have that. All right, so we're still reverse. We need to go reverse. We're going downhill? I'm going anywhere right now. Pull! There he goes. I've surely done something wrong. Oh, brakes are released. Oh, that's right. We're going back upgrade. Hard to keep track of which way the grade is around here because it changes. All right, and we are lined up for that, so we're all good. Turn those back off for a bit. Sure, there's a more efficient way to do this, but this is the way I'm doing it. Big Blue. I like those box cars. They look good. Yeah, the old U-boat spur. I missed that message back there. I had one of those in HO back when I was a kid. I remember if it was a U-25. I forget exactly. Double check. You are indeed. Yeah, you are Nickler. Nickler? Nickler? I'm not sure how you say that. If I take off the amps, we do start slowing down quite appreciably. Will be enough, though. Need to get past this switch. Come on. Come on. Beautiful. All right, poosh. Poosh engines, poosh. Maybe I should have kicked that other engine in. Well, I thought most of these are empty, right? Oh no, these are loaded. That's why it feels heavier, because it is. So I've only got one of the engines working right now. The other one's isolated. Still plenty of power. More power. That's my Tim Allen impression. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get at least initial set on. Got a little bit of a gray down into there, if I remember correctly. Oh, I wonder if the spur is so you can drop those off and put the tankers in first. That would make sense. That's probably what we're supposed to do. Stop! Let's do that. I wasn't thinking. That's how it was when we picked them up, so that kind of makes sense. Let's get stopped and we'll see what's going on here. So, so these guys, they are tagged for Nickler. If I turn industry tags on, this doesn't have a, it doesn't have a processing area. It only has processing there for the tank area. I guess we can't do that because that wouldn't it wouldn't process the cars. Yeah, I don't know. We'll shove back into this track that goes to the shed. I guess the boxcars will be kind of in the shed. We'll call that good. That's the wrong button there, Chief. There you go. Yeah, Last Man Standing was pretty fun. Of course, Galaxy Quest is the best thing Tim Allen ever did. That's one of the best movies ever. That's what I'm wondering, Spur. I don't know. When I picked up, if you weren't here when I picked up the cars, there were some boxcars sitting out here way out here, and then there were tankers over here. That's just the way the save file came from Brad. I don't know the reasoning behind it. Then I thought, oh, you put the boxcars here, shove the tankers in, then you can set the boxcars here, but there's no processing area, so. We'll put them in the shed, see if we see how that works out. We've got the 3 boxcars, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tankers. We'll see what fits on that track. We've got the other track if we don't have room. We are on a bit of a downgrade, so let's go ahead and get the initial set on. Now that it's had a chance to recharge a bit. Yeah, I've never worked it either. It's very involved. This is the 3rd stream I've worked on this local. There's stuff west of Mojave. There's stuff east of Mojave. Some of it's quite a ways out there. Some amps ramp back up. We're on about a 0.5% downgrade, so I want to keep some brakes on. So I can turn off the industry tags. It comes all the way... Yeah, it comes all the way out. Yeah, we got the power ramping back up. We'll just ease back in here. I don't want to come in here too fast. Especially with the slow loading units we got. It's a little tricky. I'm glad I've only got the 1 engine, or I'd probably be punching this train right through the back of the shed. Be easy to do. You hear all the brakes squealing in protest. It gets a serious grade down in here. May not be prototypical, but we can drop the whole thing off right here. Be done with it. All right, let's ease her to a stop. Beautiful. And just to confirm, that is indeed on the processing area of the track. So we're good to go. Let's put some handbrakes on. Corrosive. Oh, nice. Got the good stuff here. Yep. Corrosive. There we go. Job's done. So we will close you up, pull the pin. Then we can back on out of here. Do you happen to know how much that metal's going for these days down at the Home Depot? No reason. Just asking. Okay, you are USA, so you're going on down the line. You guys are drop off. So we need to sort out what's staying behind and what's going 20 miles down the line with us. And we got another industry right down there. Switch on our way out. Asking for a friend. Okay, so this stuff is SBS. Oh, do we only have pickups here? That's PPG, if I remember right. Yeah, that's PPG. So we don't have any pickups there. Man, there's just a lot of work on this thing. So you're definitely going with us. I'm consulting my map here. SBS. Go to page 10. Okay, so SBS went USA on the back of it. Okay, so we'll put this back on. Yeah, that'll work. We'll put USA back on the back of this cut. This cut here. Then we just need to take that little short train out. Such a waste to take these two massive units with like 10 cars. That's why I got one of them isolated. We don't need it right now. Yeah, we're still fouling the main. Is Otto going to get mad at me? We do have somebody heading this way, it looks like. So we need to get clear. Gonna be a while yet, though. Okay, so we are heading upgrade. Yeah, I think I remember you talking about that on one of your videos for 140 miles for one car. At least you didn't have like a lash up of 3 locos to go get the one car. That would have been pretty funny. Not close enough. There we go. All right, let's get on the car here. And we're going forward. Oh, it would have been better if you had more for the brakes, or why would that be better? Oh, because you're light and you can only do 30. Yeah, yeah. And do they restrict your speed like that because you've only got, you know, so many axles worth of brakes, or why do they do that? Sitting there talking to Spur. I need to get some brakes on. Pay attention to your train. This might be a hard couple. We're under 10. Probably won't break anything. Watch, it's going to stop just short. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Get the car tags back on. So this is our train that's going to be heading out. Let's get you connected. You're closed, so we can open you. Partially open you. Wait, did I did not. Hey, why is the brake pipe not charging up? As soon as I did that, I'm like, wait a minute. I don't think I closed that angle cock. What a noob. Okay, so USA. All right, we need to... Yeah, we're going to leave these cars here. You know, the air's working, so that's good. And you are clear of... Okay, yeah, that'll work. So let's just cut off here. Forward? Nope. Forward. Dad nabbit. This stuff's downhill. I gotta put a handbrake on. I can push against it. Yeah, just blowing the dirt out of the line, sir. That's all that's going on. Alright, it's enough bell. We don't need more cowbell. Okay, now we gotta run back around. Grab the train. We'll leave some of these cars here to pick up on the way back. And then we'll head outbound. Where's this train at? He's still back. He hasn't even come over to Tehachapi yet, so we got a little bit of time. You've heard both braking and crossing activation. Oh, okay. They didn't tell you why. They just told you to shut up and follow the rules. See, I think I can pop down here. Yeah, there we go. Where are they going, Bernie? We got to head on down the line, nearly 20 miles, I think, to what's it called? It's called You're Going Fast. You need to put some brakes on. We're headed towards Dennis. We've got USA Services and stock building supply. So we got to head out to about mile marker 406, 407 area. And we're at about 383. So we got a ways to go. You got busted spur. 4 axles, 42 miles an hour. We at, yeah, we're a little bit downgrade here, so we're gonna have to be careful. So we got the world's longest runaround track here. Gonna go all the way down there. We use some dynamics to keep us under control. That's good. Yeah, you gotta love a supervisor that's got his head screwed on straight. Nobody there, but we'll whistle through anyway. Hi, Bob. Yeah, I've been fairly lucky throughout my career to have decent bosses. I've had a few here and there, but for the most part, I've had pretty decent bosses. The really bad one ended up getting fired, so that was good. Should have been slowing down way before now. Oh, the engine's mad at me because I used independent brake above 10 mile an hour. Thanks for keeping me honest there, engine computer. Actually, do I have a... I do have a key for that. There we go. With zero railroad experience, yeah, that's always rough. It's the same in IT. Like, you've got the supervisors that came up through the ranks, so they kind of know, or you've got the guys that have been around long enough and are smart enough to ask questions, so they kind of know the basics. Then you got the guys that know nothing, but they think they know. Those are the worst. I don't know if I can see much. Yeah, I can't see much behind me. Look at that. I'm not fouling the main for once. I don't know if I'm going to get this one done today, because The family's going to be home soon. I might take a break and eat lunch with them. See what they're doing. Although, yeah, the wife's got play rehearsal though, so I'm not sure what time she's getting back. I'll see. The situation is fluid. Also, I need to make sure one of the kids is going to mow the yard because it's getting pretty tall. Holy crap. That's loud when you get your head stuck out the window. Yeah, right. Right, Brian, that's a good one. Slow down a little too much. Alright, let's get back inside. Let's get this guy closed up. Jump down on the ground. How many pickups do we have? Oh, I forgot to get PPG Aerospace. I need to go do that. I don't have a ton of pickups. I'm tempted to just take one engine out there. What I'm tempted to do. Really, to pick up PPG... Just debate on doing that now or later. I really ought to stick it here. We could get it on the way back and just stick it on the nose. Shove it into here. Oh, decisions. Yeah, it only takes 6 or 7 seconds to load up the amps and start moving. No problem. That'll do. Yeah, I'm debating. I probably should go grab that PPG and bring it back here before we head out. Probably be the smart thing to do. Alright, let's connect you up. You're closed, so we can open you. Tags back on. Yeah, we don't have that many cars. I don't know if we need 2 engines. We've got it there if we need it. It's already started. It's just isolated. Yeah, I tell you what. Let's go. We need to go get PPG. So let's tie on some handbrakes. We are in a bit of a grade here, so I'll tie on a few. And then you can be closed. And naturally, we've got tension. So we need to come on back. I have some handbrakes on here somewhere. Thought I only had it at this end, but I might have had some down at the other end. Nope. Just can't push, huh? Push more. Here it comes. I hear the slack. Boom. That'll do. Perfect. No, we don't need a re-railing frog. Okay, we'll run down to PPG. We need to grab those cars, shove them back here, hook onto that, and then we can head out to the long part. So we got more work to do. I don't think it would be considered dead in tow. It's just isolated. But I'm not an expert, so. I'm not sure you can even do true dead in tow. Like I was trying that the other day. I had an engine that was marked bad, like it needed to go to a yard. And I was trying to get it to be dead in tow, and I had some trouble, but it might have just been me not knowing what I was doing. It kept wanting to respond. Like instead of responding to... I wanted it to be cut out. I couldn't get it to cut out from the train brakes. I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's probably just me not knowing what I was doing. Hey Zerg, we're doing a lot of pushing cars around, and then I'm not sure I'm going to get to it this stream, but we've got about 20 miles to the next two industries that we need to do at some point. Still trying to get this LOP-53 local done. But as far as mainline runs, I don't really do those. I find them extremely boring. Every once in a while, I'll take a train across the main, but it's just not really my thing. I'll leave that up to Spur. He's good at driving trains. Y'all like Run 8 and other train stuff, make sure you check out Spur Gaming there on the YouTubes. He actually knows what he's doing, as opposed to me. I just play with trains. You were a conductor, right, Spur? Do I have that right? I know you used to work for the railroad back in the day. All right, let's come off that, and I need to hop down to here. I need to throw... Do I need to throw this one? Whee! Yeah, I need to throw that one, so we can come back here. So we've got these guys to pick up. Right? Oh, wait. This is not the industry I thought it was. Oh, crap. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought this was PPG. It is not PPG Aerospace. It is just stuff. Apparently? Oh, it is PPG. Say what? It says I have pickups, but those are tagged. Oh, okay. So they're pickups. They're just not tagged for any destination. I got you. Never mind. We're good. 3 boxcars, 2 tankers. We have 2 boxcars, or sorry, 3 boxcars, 2 tankers. All right. So technically I could just delete these, I guess, since they're not going anywhere. We'll figure out somewhere to take them. All right, now back to your regularly scheduled train that knows what it's doing. Sort of. I will clean up these switches as we come through. You were a conductor for a few years. All right, so I got that right. Couple of splody boys. Yeah, I was just confused because they were tagged for none. They are pickups. They are pickups. They're just not tagged to actually go anywhere. For whatever reason. Family's back. I can hear them banging around upstairs. Wife is in a hell of a mood today. I don't know what stick crawled up her ass, but yeah, good times. Good times at the Kerbo household. So we just got to run down here on this sighting. We got the main, yeah, we got the main cleared. Where is that guy? He is just coming through Mojave, so we'll probably have to let this Rice alt train go by. Or no, he's headed out to Sanborn, so we're good. Get some more amps on. I don't want to get going too fast, but we might as well get up to at least like 25, 30. You just guess right, Spur? Yeah, we'll see. I might need to take a break here and do some lunch. See what the family's got planned. And also, I got to get the yard. I'm going to have one of the kids mow the yard while I'll do the string trimming and stuff. We're looking at for a grade here. Down to 1%. Okay, the sudden speed increase is starting to make sense. We are flying. Let's get about 10 pounds on. Some dynamics on as well. Dang, she's not wanting to stop, boys. We're just going to throw all the brakes on, and we'll use some dynamic as well. Got 600 amps on the dynamics. That seems sufficient. We'll see where we stop. Come back! Yeah, that'll be about perfect. Come out of the dynamics. Okay, what we got over here? Drop the anchors, right? Do the Flintstone. What are the limits of the blitz? I don't know what the blitz is. Here's Tehachapi. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. That's how I say it. Okay, we got pickups on both tracks, so we can just come on back. Let's see. We are going forward, so we need to come back. I'm going to let the amps load up because we're on quite a bit of a downgrade. Here comes that slack. Maybe. Notch 4 for the win. There we go. Now we're moving. Oh, the LOP-53 is the blitz. Okay. It goes all over the place. We need to go out to, is it Dennis, I think, on the east end? So we go all the way out to Monolith. And I think even past Monolith, wasn't it? I forget. That was last stream. It's a long one. And then we go out. I think it's not quite to Dennis, if I remember right. I can't look at the map right now. So it's quite the spread. This is the third stream I've done working this local. There's a lot going on. All right, so we got a little bit of a grade now coming up where the loco is. Keep some amps on. I said it the right way? I never know. I'm a hillbilly. Sometimes I talk wrong. For a while in Star Citizen, I was calling Calliope Calliope. Hey, it looked like Calliope to me. Okay, speed comes off pretty good when we take the amps off. Yeah, I've done a little bit of LA stuff, and it is pretty fun down there. There's so many industries and little yards and stuff. I need to get back in there and start learning it more. Kung Fu Beer does a lot of LA stuff in Run 8. Another good YouTuber. That'll do. All right, let's get you hooked up. And you hooked up. And you turned off. Eagle cocks are good. Just 2 cars, so it shouldn't take long. Yeah, a lot of town names are pronounced funny. We've got La Plata, Missouri, instead of La Plata. It's Spanish for silver. Used to be some silver mines there, from what I understand. We've got Milan instead of Milan. All kinds of good stuff. All right, open. Alrighty, brake shoes are released. Perfect. Run back up here. We need to come up past. I always forget that bell comes on automatically. Turn that crap off. Oh, we got a floating switch. Nice. That's some strong gravel there, kids. All right, so we need to go forward. I keep having to remember which direction I'm facing. Oh, do they call it Versailles? Nice. I'm from Northeast Missouri, so most of the ones I know are from up around that area. I've always called it Versailles, but I didn't know they pronounce it Versailles. I'm gonna put this as my temporary slot again. How close are we to the... Oh, that's right. We got the sighting, so we're good. I don't want to get going too fast. I'm going to put some independent on. Keep her around 5 mile an hour. These loaded? No, they're empties. A lot of the rest of the train is loaded, though. All right, 1 car to a stop. If you can stop, it's just independent. based on the city names. Right, we got California, Paris, Milan. We got all kinds of places. Are we going to start moving here, train? I can go notch 4 if you need it. Went to college with a guy from California, Missouri. Oh, easy there. Easy. Let's get some air on the train. We can always push on it. Oh no, we're going to upgrade this way, aren't we? I keep forgetting that. Yeah, I can see why they'd have a problem saying that. Is it Hokandakwa? What it looks like. I don't know if that's how they say it. So Loco is going up a 0.7% grid. I'm not sure about the rest of the train. It seems pretty sprightly. See if we can get up here on these guys. Oh, these boxcars have seen some things. That might be a reefer, actually. No, I think it's just a big boxcar. Don't see any sign of an engine. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, there you go. Good job. All right, let's lace her up. Interesting color choice on this one. Might need to wear some sunglasses. Got to check the angle cocks as we came through. They're usually all open by default, but doesn't hurt to check. That is a long boy. Goodness gracious. All right, flow rate's below 60. Should be good to open that on up. And there's no brake set on these guys, so we're looking good. Off the handbrakes. Should be ready to pull on out of here. That's what she said. Nadix. Okay. North America distributor, maybe? I'm not sure. You tagged as. None. 86 foot. Dang. Hop on this guy. Catch a free ride. I must have accidentally hit my distance counter at some point. It was counting. Oops. It's an ex Ann Arbor Auto Parts boxcar. Okay. Makes sense. Big long sucker. Yeah, Bangor, Maine. See if we can throw this switch as we go by. Oh, I missed it. Come here. Wait for me. Oh. No. There we go. Stay bailed off. There you go. All right. Now we need to push all the way back. Yeah, it's a long ways. But I really need to go eat some lunch with the family and make sure things are going. So it's just a short one today, a little under 2 hours. I'm going to have to call it quits. So let's get this thing tied down. Let's go ahead and do a full independent. We got quite a bit of air on the train, so we should be fine there. I'm back off the headlights there. But yeah, I gotta go do some adult stuff. I might do a stream later on this evening. We'll see how the day goes, but we got some more done on the LOP-53. It's going to take at least one more stream to get it, because we've got to push these cars back, and then we've got a handful of cars to take out about 20 miles. Out to USA Services and Stock Building Store, out almost to the dentist sighting. We appreciate y'all hanging out. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and I'll catch y'all later. Take care.